So, here in this world, in this human experience, in this physical dimension, the way that we invoke magic, the way that we experience the mystical and magical realm is through symbols and ritual and ceremony and the assignment of meaning. Now, there are universal archetypal symbols, what Jung would have called the symbols that exist for all of us in the collective unconscious and have sort of these universal meanings. For instance, the owl can universally symbolize wisdom, as well as a call to death, since that was something that showed up in indigenous cultures all the way from Alaska to Guatemala and beyond. We can also have relative symbols and what things mean to us in the relative context of our life, our understanding. For instance, a certain person in your life might symbolize strength, while another might symbolize temptation, etc. So I wanted to share some symbols that I picked up along the way today, and I think there's resonance of both universal and contextual, relative, personal symbolism in this. So first, we have this pine cone. And this is a ball, an oracle of possibility. And so when I hold it, I can invoke and feel the power of possibility yet to be born, of divine blueprint waiting to unfold, inherent in a seed, in a pine cone. And I can invoke magically that feeling and that energy in me by believing that this symbol has the power, signifies that, has the power to invoke and signifies that. Oracle of possibility, ball of possibility, pine ball of possibility. This is a dagger of protection. Well, don't wield it too strongly. It's the message there. Still, I have the hilt and I have the dagger. A dagger of protection. Bark. And doesn't it look like a dagger? Hilt and blade. This, just look at this. Look how beautiful that is. This is a building block of foundation. A piece of spine. A connector to foundation. When connected and stacked, one by one, the foundation upon which power can move and rise. And this, I couldn't believe it when I was coming back to the van. I've been with dandelion and what I'm calling buttercup and all kinds of beautiful yellow mountain flowers, as well as iris and lupine and little beautiful pink and white daisies and just all kinds of stunning purple flowers. And then as I was walking back to the van, there's actually a grove of genuine sunflowers growing at the base of a large pine. And I asked if I could take one, and she said yes. And there's just a little one that was growing off of another bigger one. And so this invokes the power of the sun, of light, of illuminating that which was previously unseen, of the sun shining and the growth power and nutrients and illumination of the sun. And so, in each of these, it lives if I am willing to see and signify and assign that symbolic meaning, a portal into magical, universal energies of illumination, of protection, of possibility, of foundation. So you see, magic does exist. Just like the reality and energy of fairies lives in flowers. Flowers are fairies. Butterflies are fairies. Great redwood pines are kings, knights of wands, of fire. It's just that here, to be led deeper into that ability to see, which is perhaps exists in a dimension enterable here through portals, through ritual, through ceremony, through true seeing of significance, we must pay homage to the symbols and understand what they signify to then enter that next level, that next dimension. And that is what nature has to say about magic today. And I'll take a line from Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer, which I very highly recommend, a beautiful braiding of scientific and indigenous, and I would say magical and symbolic knowledge. I take a line from her. Thank you for all of this. Thank you.